Smiles Tribe, how are y'all doing on this lovely Thursday afternoon? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I normally don't go live this early, but I needed to go live this early because I'm feeling good. And if I would have waited any later, I get to sneezing, get the carrying on. I'm still a little congested, but I'm feeling a lot better. So yeah. And I got off work early today. Like I got off, I think I got done with my client about 6 o'clock, 6:15. So I'm never home this early. And then also so shouts out to you so I seen you wasn't going live till 8 o'clock. So I said, look, I'm about to go ahead and hop up in there early so I can be off live by 8 and I can watch your live. So thank y'all so much for joining this live stream. Yeah, thank y'all for joining this live stream. I only got maybe about 20-30 minutes in me before I had to take some more medication. These allergies, praise God, it rained today here in Raleigh, North Carolina. So it rained, so I think it washed away some of the pollen. But y'all, let me tell y'all something. We're going to get into the topic. I set myself up for the okie doke because I had all the windows up in the house. I think it was Sunday and Monday. It was feeling good. I had all the windows up. Didn't even know I was letting in all that pollen, and I have allergies. So I was up in here sneezing, coughing, blowing the nose, I had all kinds of things going on, but still a little congested, but I feel a little bit better. Got my allergy medication, picked that up yesterday, so hopefully things will be leveled out. And y'all pray for this pollen because it be serious here in North Carolina. You hear me? So anyway, we have Tracy Ann. Come on, Tracy Ann. Let's go. Tracy Ann is in the building. Q Scott is in the building. Acacia, the Smiles Tribe moderator, is in the building. And who we have? Q Scott. Go, Q Scott. Go, Q Scott. Go. I ain't gonna do it like So probably getting that getting that hair dyed, fried, and laid to the side. Well, we know she ain't getting it dyed, but I don't know. She might be getting it dyed. She might. I don't know. But if you watch this, I know you getting that hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side right now. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna get into the subject because I'm trying to be off by 8 o'clock so I can get into the next thing I gotta do. So tonight we're gonna be talking about using the right products for your hair. Using the right products for your hair. Now, if y'all have questions, y'all can kind of drop them in the chat. We have, please put hashtag Q in front of your questions. Don't get sideways or else the moderator is going to delete your comment, okay? No cursing up in here. No talking about people in here. You know what I'm saying? Had to give y'all a little rules. I feel like I'm official since I got a little moderator. Think I'm doing something. Think I'm doing a little something. But anyway, okay, I'm just practicing from when my follower count get up there. You know what I'm saying? Put that in the atmosphere. You hear me? Okay, so let's get into it. So I think it was a while back I talked about the depth method, and I was talking about how you shouldn't focus too much on your curl type, like if you 3C, 4B, and learning the depth method. If you missed that video, go back and watch it. But I will go ahead and just talk about it just briefly so you can kind of have like a background. So the depth, so it's an acronym. The D is for density. Like how dense is your hair? Is it fine, medium, or thick? The E is for elasticity, which is the ability for your hair to stretch and bounce back to its same shape. The P is for porosity, which means the ability for your hair to absorb water. So it could be low porosity or high porosity. I don't got no notes, so I'm just going off my head. So the T is for the texture, which is is a texture real like coarse? Is it like medium, or is it more like a fine to wavy texture? And then the T and the H is history. I'm surprised I remember that. I guess it's in me. History. So what's the history of your hair? Did you used to get relaxers? What products do you normally use in your hair? We even talked about, I think 2 nights ago, about hair loss, alopecia. Do you have scalp issues, psoriasis? All of this is going to take into effect when it comes to using the right hair products for your hair. So I'm gonna go in and talk about products. Now, I'm speaking on the products that I use currently in the salon because those are the products that I've been using for probably the last 8 years. Do you have to buy products from me? No, you can buy them anywhere else. But I'm just telling you what works, what I've been using, and what works for me and my clientele. So to each his own, no pressure. So I want to talk about more products like if you have fine hair. So if you have fine hair, I'm gonna make this interactive so y'all not just watching me run my mouth. If you have fine hair, leave a number one in the chat. Okay. Hold on. Acacia said get nail med sign you rinse. It's the best thing for sinus and allergies. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Q Scott said speak into existence. Yes, we are. Hi Lisa, busy day here at work, but listen, okay, you get it in. So, and this also can apply like if you have locks. So if you have fine hair, and if you have fine hair and you want the appearance of your hair to be thicker, you want to use more thicker products like cream based products. So write that down. If you have fine hair, and I'm gonna say this about fine hair. There are things that, styles I can do to make your hair look fuller, products that I can use to make it look fuller. But if it's not in your DNA, like if you look at, and this is why it goes back to the death method. If you look at the history and if you look at people, most of the people in your family, they see that most of them have thin hair. More than likely, that's just in your DNA. There's different things you can do. It might thicken up, but I wouldn't just be so stuck on like your hair getting super, super thick. I mean, it can happen, but just keep that in mind too, okay? So if you have fine, very fine hair, you want to focus on maybe using products that are more creamy. They'll give you the appearance that your hair is fuller or thicker. So you might want to opt to, like if you're doing like a wash and go or a twist out, use a curl cream. Now, of course, here on my channel, y'all see me. I love foams. I love foams. That's like my go-to. But do I use creams to do twist outs and wash and goes? Yes. It depends on the client. I actually have I think a reel. Well, no, this is YouTube. I have a short that has, I did 2 strand twists, but I use a curl cream on her hair. It just gives the appearance that it is thicker. And sometimes with thin hair, you kind of have like, you need something to fill it in. So that's why you want to go with more cream based products as far as doing your twist outs, your wash and goes, stuff like that. Now on the other end, if you have thick hair like me, like your hair is very thick, dense, it's very full, I always opt to use more like thinner products because we really don't need no help. Like we got the thickness, and sometimes this is another thing. If you already have thick hair and then you putting on thicker products, sometimes it takes our hair even longer to dry because you already got thick products on your hair and then you have thick hair. So it's going to take a little bit longer to dry. Also, when you use more lighter products on hair that's thicker, it gives it more volume and more body. So I have like what did I do? I did 2 strand twists, but on the ends, instead of like, I did coil. So it actually like I have like a rod set or a straw set. So I did this with foam just to give it so it can be light and bouncy and have a lot of body. So, all right. So I'm listening. Okay. So Acacia has finer hair. Coach Haru said, I want the opposite. So Coach Haru, you have thin. Are you saying you have thin hair and you want the appearance of thick hair, or do you have thick hair and you want it to look thinner. Because this is another thing too, or this is another tip. Also, if you have thinner hair and you want it to look thicker, you probably, when you color your hair, you probably should go a little bit darker. Because when you color your hair and it's a little bit darker, it gives the appearance that it's more fuller and thicker. So that's another gem. Maybe you can do like a jet black, or maybe your hair is like a light brown. If you go a little bit darker, like a darker brown, it will give the appearance that it looks fuller. And also sometimes, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if this is really true for thick hair too, like if you were to go lighter, sometimes it does give the appearance that, like if you go up like blondes and stuff, sometimes it does give the appearance that it's not as thick. So maybe they answer your question, Coach Haru. All right. Tracy Ann says, my hair was fine when I got perms. It's way thicker now that I'm natural. My mom always said I had thick hair, but it's thinner now. She's 85 though. Wow, your mom's 85. That's a blessing. Um, I have seen it a lot when, people transition from relaxers to natural. They thought their hair was fine. And so I think what happened with a lot of us, including me, I used to think my hair was kind of fine too when I got relaxers. But I know me, I can speak for me. I was doing relaxers ghetto. I was ghetto with it. Like I was relaxing too often. And I probably was thinning my hair out. I wasn't doing it the right way. So I was really damaging my hair. So that's why it seemed to me finer and thinner. But when I stopped getting relaxers, I realized that my hair is not that fine and thin. Like, this is how my hair look. And then I started to look at, like other people in my family, like my mom, my dad, my grandma, which my grandma on my mama's side, her hair kind of was thinning out as she got older. So that's something I might have to pay attention to. And actually, some of my aunts, their hair kind of thin. I just thought about that. I just thought about that thing. I had to think about that. But, yeah. Okay, and this is the one thing. Sometimes it's like those who got thin hair want thick hair, and those with thick hair just wish it was just a little bit less work. We always want the opposite. That's how it is. What do you see? What do you see on the pic? That's how my hair is. With locks, I got the shrinkage. Oh, Coach Haru, it's really, really hard to see yours. So I'm gonna have to click on your profile when I get done and zoom in to see what your locks look like. Thick. I used thinning shears back in cosmetology school and it didn't work. And you took the words out my mouth, Coach Haru. This is another thing. It's kind of off topic or whatever, but also if you have thicker hair and you want it to look thinner, that's another suggestion. You can go and get your hair kind of thinned out, and you can go to a licensed, stylist, and she can definitely thin it out where it don't look as thick. So you definitely can do that. That's another suggestion. That's not really a hair product, but that's just like something you can request when you go to the hair salon. Okay, Tracy Ann, I don't do foams because my hair doesn't. Yeah, I remember you said it doesn't do well with alcohol-based products. I am very selective on hair products. There are so many hair products out there, it's confusing. Yeah, Tracy Ann, now you told me that you don't care to do foams, but Tracy Ann, I can see now, Tracy Ann, is your hair, you said your hair is way thicker now. How does the creams work in your hair? Acacia says she want thick hair. Yeah, Acacia. Now, Acacia, I mailed out your stuff today, but you did a good product selection. I think you had bought the growth cream too. So that's a cream based product, and so that's gonna work well for you. And you also got the rosemary spray, so that's definitely gonna work in your favor. But also, Acacia, like even when you're doing your styling products, try to use like more cream base. Oh, this pit has no loss. I was about to say, unless you had like what I was thinking in your picture is that maybe you had maybe some sister locks and it was like extremely, extremely small and you just had them down. It's kind of hard to see the pictures. Okay. So let's get back into finding the right hair products. Okay, so another thing I want to talk about too is with naturals. I hear this is something I hear a lot that you guys deal with, including me, dry hair. So people like, what can I, put on my hair or moisturize my hair with because it's always dry. So the first thing I'm going to suggest is when the last time you clarified your hair, did like a deep cleansing shampoo clarification on your hair. And the reason why I ask that is because sometimes our hair needs a reset, like a total reset. So a deep cleansing and a clarifying shampoo is going to remove everything from your hair, all the kind of moisturizers, all of that. Just basically like a good detox. And once you do that good detox, then you can follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. So first thing, and this is another thing, you do not need to use a deep cleansing shampoo every time you shampoo. I would say on average about once a month. Once a month, do you just like a detox on your hair, and especially like if you put like a whole lot of gels and sprays and edge control, just once a month, do a detox on your hair, a deep cleansing shampoo on your hair, and then you want to follow up with the moisturizing shampoo, and then you start to notice a difference in your hair. Like, oh, okay, now the products that I use actually do moisturize my hair, because some of these products do work, but if it's so much other stuff on your hair, it can't really get to what it needs to do. So this is what I'm going to suggest if you are dealing with, you feel like none of the products and oils you're using is not working. It's because you might need a detox on your hair. And a deep cleansing shampoo can be used on any hair type: fine, thick, short, long, medium, even locks. Oh, and let's talk about locks too, about detoxing your locks. So I don't really have to do a whole lot of lock detoxing in my salon, because I would say about 90% of my clients, I have started their locks. Um, so they don't have a problem with that. But sometimes I will get some new clients that maybe they had somebody else doing their locks, and it's just like a whole lot of, dirt, grime, lint, whatever. So when it comes to lock detoxing, you also can use the deep cleansing shampoo to do a lock detox. So you can fill your sink up with with the shampoo and the water. You can even go as far as the apple cider vinegar, that still work, and you can let that thing soak. I want to say about 15-20 minutes. You guys gotta kind of monitor it. It's better if you let somebody else do it, and then after you do that detox, then even for the lock clients, follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. So that's one thing I want y'all to understand. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, I was talking about the shampoos, about moisturizing shampoos. What else I was gonna say? I'm looking at these comments. This pic has no. Okay, can you share good recommendations for the once a month deep cleansing shampoo? Are you asking about what actual product, or are you what's exactly your question? This is okay. This is an old profile pic from May of 2020. That pic was one of the first time wearing my natural hair out. Never changed the photo. My hair is longer there, but still poofy. Tracy, and update your profile picture so I can see. Period. All right, my bad. My thing said low battery already. Um, yeah. So update their profile picture. But what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, about the product brand. Now the product brand I would suggest for a deep cleansing shampoo is, I use the Influence deep cleansing shampoo. I also think Shea Moisture has a deep cleansing shampoo. I have used it in the past. I think it's like in a black bottle. I think it's a deep cleansing and charcoal. I have used those. Both of those work pretty well. But again, okay, I don't want to unplug my microphone because y'all ain't gonna be able to hear me. Well, not that good, but when you use those, just make sure you follow up with the moisturizing shampoo. Okay, hopefully this phone don't cut off, Lord. All right, and so let's get into. I'm gonna look down at my list of my products that I offer. So next, let's talk about, okay, so you done did your shampoo, you done did your conditioner. Oh, let me back up. Let me talk about this. We're also finding the right hair products for your hair. So let's say you somebody and you maybe struggle with like psoriasis and stuff like that in the scalp. Make sure you speak to your dermatologist about maybe a medicated shampoo. But this is another thing I was gonna say. I've noticed like people who deal with like psoriasis and scalp issues. I do talk a lot about the rosemary shampoo and the rosemary stimulating spray. If you having scalp issues like that, like psoriasis and stuff, you've been diagnosed, I would not recommend using the rosemary system on your scalp because it's something about that rosemary, because I think it has tea tree and eucalyptus. It actually agitates the scalp a little bit more. So if you have like you've been diagnosed with like psoriasis and stuff like that in the scalp, do not use the rosemary line. I don't know if I told you that before, but do not use it. But if you're just having like just regular dry, itchy scalp or just, just dandruff and you haven't been diagnosed, then the rosemary line is good to use. Also, again, you don't have to use my products, but if you're in a beauty supply store and you're looking for something that's gonna work for your scalp, look for products like I used to use Paul Mitchell. They have a tea tree shampoo, a tea tree tingling, a stimulating shampoo and conditioner. I use that. Then you can find that in the beauty supply store. Or just look, or I think Trader Joe's has one too. If you go to Trader Joe's, I think they have like a tea tree shampoo. So any of y'all that might be dealing with dry, itchy scalp or dandruff, find shampoos and stuff that has that tea tree in it because that tea tree is going to help with that itchy scalp and that dandruff and it's going to clear it up. But remember, those tea tree, I'm gonna say this: those tea tree shampoos, even the rosemary shampoo I use, even the deep cleansing shampoos, those have sulfates in it, so it's gonna strip your hair a lot. But that is okay. That's what it's made to do. That's why I always say when y'all use those shampoos first, always follow up with a moisturizing shampoo. Okay, so I want to make sure I put that out there. Coach Rue, do you have any products for locks? I've tried I tried many almost locked 2 years, but still changing some products. Yeah, so what kind of products are you looking for? Are you looking for something to, like to retwist? Are you looking for something to shampoo your locks in? If you're looking for something to shampoo your locks, again, like if you're having a lot of buildup, I'm gonna go back to what I said before: the deep cleansing shampoo, and then the moisturizing one. So I have I actually have three moisturizing shampoos that I offer on my website. It's the honey almond shampoo, the coconut milk shampoo, and also the organic shampoo. The organic shampoo I love to use on my kids because it's like a chocolate organic. They get all excited and get in the chair. They're like, "Oh my gosh, my hair smells like chocolate." So I love to use the organic on the kids. It's a moisturizing shampoo and it's sulfate free, and it's also color safe. So if you have color in your hair, this is another thing. If you have color in your hair, stay away from shampoos that have sulfate in it. So you might want to stay away from the deep cleansing. You can still use it, but just know your color might start to fade if you use shampoos with sulfate in it. And also, if you have color in your hair, it's best to stay away from shampoos with sulfate in it because when you get color, your hair needs more love and care. It needs more moisture. And with the deep cleansing shampoos, it can kind of strip that moisture out even more. So, okay, so then the coconut milk shampoo is shampoos I love to use on those clients that might have thinner hair. So if you got thin hair, if you got thin locks, I love to use the coconut milk shampoo. Now for those who might have thick hair and maybe your hair tangles real easy, my suggestion is the honey almond shampoo because that honey almond shampoo got some good detangling properties in it, and it's also moisturizing as well. Also great for little kids that be tender headed and stuff. The honey almond shampoo. Now, as far as shampoos that I can think about that's in the beauty supply store that I personally use and think is halfway good, is, I think Shea Moisture has like it's in a brown, it's like in a brown bottle. I think it's called, what is the name of it? It's something, it say honey in it. I cannot remember the exact name, but if you know what I'm talking about, Shea Moisture have like a wide range of products. I can't remember exactly the name, but they do have a nice moisture shampoo that I have used one time before that I did love. Okay, so shampoos, conditioners. Okay, so we talked about moisturizing shampoos. And also, this is another thing I'm going to say about hair products. When you're, buying your hair products, y'all, try to stick with the same line. So if you buy hair products from me, try to get the set, like the shampoo and conditioner set, okay? Try to get it together. Don't try to jump around, because when you do that, you can't really tell what's working and what's not for your hair. And it's good. Our hair needs consistency, just like anything else in life. Your hair needs consistency. Even if you don't buy hair products from me and you buy at the beauty supply store, try to stick with the same line, because hair products are designed to all work together. So yeah, I will say that. All right. Also, another thing, make sure you're using a leave-in conditioner. This is so important too. Some people think just because they did a deep conditioner and rinsed it out that that's it. No, I always say use a leave-in conditioner to follow up with. Always use leave-in conditioner. The only time I'm going to tell y'all to not use leave-in conditioner, and this even also applies to my clients that are locked. Now, if you have locks, I would say use a water-based and very lightweight product on locks. I don't like to use a whole lot of creams on locks, because that's when we get to all that build up. So when I do my lock retwists on my clients that have locks, I love to use the coconut milk leave-in conditioner, because it's water-based, it's real lightweight, and it's not going to cause a lot of build up. I don't like a whole lot of build up on my lock clients. That's why I keep the products as light as possible. Now, so even if you have locks, you can use leave-in conditioner. If you want to purchase from my website, coconut milk leave-in, or if you want to venture out and purchase somewhere in your area, make sure it's like a water-based and it's really, really light product. Also, another thing, Coach Haru, you said something about rose water. There can be another product that you can probably use, because it's lightweight. You can mist it on your hair just to give your hair some extra moisture, and then go ahead with your twisting product. So yeah, we talked about leave-in conditioners. Okay, so let's talk about styling products. Of course, I kind of touched this before when I said if you have thick hair, if you have thin hair. So of course we said thicker hair, you want to stick to creams, and with the thinner hair creams, and thicker hair, you want more water-based, your foams. Now, can I use cream on my hair even though it's thicker? Yes. I'm not saying that you have to use this product. You have to use this certain one. It just depends on what you're doing or what you're trying to do. I could have very well did this with a curl cream, but it would have took my hair forever to dry. And I ain't have time for all that. So I said, I'm about to put this phone there, slap it up on there, twist his hair up, and go on to bed. And my hair was dry in the morning when I took out my twist. If you're going to use cream, because you might be that person like Lisa, I just love creams. You can use cream to twist or braid your hair. Just allow your hair time enough to dry, and vice versa. So either will work. Even people with thin hair can use foams. Sometimes they don't like that because it really exposes their hair even more, and it make it appear even more thin. Only time I would say yes, more definitely use foams. Of course, if you're doing like a rod set, because I mean it's gonna be rolled up anyway. So definitely use foams when you're doing rod sets. I see some people use creams while doing rod sets, and it takes forever for their hair to dry. So let's keep that in mind. What's our time? Okay, it's 7:49. We got 10 more minutes. All right. Okay, thanks. I will go to your website and purchase so many products. Gail, and keep it simple. Keep it simple. I don't want to confuse y'all. Keep it simple. Honey almond, I will purchase my hair soaks up products. Thanks for the tips. Okay, I'm going to do something nice for y'all watching this. I'm going to do something nice. And I'm going to only have this until, what's today, Thursday? I'm gonna create a coupon code for y'all watching this. Whoever see this video, if you want to go to my website, the coupon code. Now, give me a second when I get off live. Now, coupon code gonna be YouTube. It's gonna be YouTube 15. That's gonna be the coupon code. I'm gonna post my link if you're welcome. If you want to purchase products from my website, I'm gonna post a link and I'm gonna give y'all a coupon code in case you want to go up there and purchase products. And it's only gonna be for people who see this YouTube video today. And so I might have it go to maybe about Saturday in case some of y'all get paid on Friday. So I'll have it. I'll do a quick little special. So if you see this on Sunday, God bless you. What Tony say? Just be thankful that what he say. Tony Gaskins had me rolling. He was just like, look, don't be in my inbox talking about I forgot to put the coupon code in. Just thank God that you had the funds to get it and that you ain't need no coupon code. I said, I know that's right, Brother Tony. I know that's right. So I want to activate the coupon code when I get off live. It's gonna be YouTube 15, and I'm only posting on YouTube. I ain't posting on none of my other social media sites. So if they don't see it, then God bless you. Just be thankful that you have an abundance of income that you don't need no coupon code. Okay, so this is gonna be for the real ones tonight. All right, so yes, I use rose water for maintenance. Okay, I'm not super fond of creams either. You're not super fond of creams either, Tracy Ann? No creams for me. Yes, go to Saturday. Thanks. Yeah. Because I figured, like, what's the day? 10? Yeah, most people probably get paid tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll at least keep it to Saturday so you have time. Put in your budget or whatever. So, the next thing I was going to talk about. Okay, yeah, so we talked about styling. I was going to say something else about the styling products. I think I talked about... Oh, this is another thing I was going to talk about was edge controls. I do have an edge control offer on my website, but even if you don't want to buy that one, another edge control that's my favorites I used to use all the time is Hits. And now I still get me a bottle of Hits, honey. Don't play with me. I love Hits. Those edge controls are really, really good. Now, this is what I'm going to say about edge control because I've noticed that sometimes people say, oh, when I use this edge control, it gives me like a white film. Most of the time when that happens, either you left the top of the edge control unopened for like a long period of time and you weren't losing it. So when it has that open air for a prolonged period of time, something happens and it gives us a white film. Another thing that happens, the reason why it gets that white film is maybe you have too much edge control. You have too much product. So some girls love to lay their edges every day and that's fine. But I say at night, rub that edge control off. And that's another thing. Some of these edge controls have, kind of alcohol based because they're made to, kind of like lay them down for a while. So I would say if you're the type of person you love edge control, you love to get baby hairs, I ain't mad at you, sis. But get you a warm, wet cloth and wipe it off at night. Okay, wipe it off at night so that way you can have a clean palette. So don't keep just layering it on top. When you start seeing getting that white film, you need to clean your edges. You don't have to do a whole shampoo day. Just clean your edges. So keep that in mind. I love edge control too with a little olive oil gel. Yep. And that's another thing I also have used for edge control. Sometimes, like when y'all see me with my puffs, I would use the Eco Styler. I think it's olive oil gel. This is another thing when it comes to gels. So you gotta think about what you're using it for. So if you're looking for like a wet set style, like you have wash and goes, sometimes using like a wet gel is fine versus using like a hard gel. And then also keep in mind when it comes to holding products. So say you're looking for like a holding spray. I know some people kind of stay away from holding sprays, but they do have alcohol in them, but they're made to do what they're supposed to do. So maybe you're going to an event and you want your hair to be fried, dyed, laid to the side all night, yeah, it's okay to use a little bit of holding spray because you want that to last. There's nothing wrong with, sometimes people steer away from products with alcohol in them, but you just have to know when to use them and how to use them. So it's okay if you use some products sometimes that might have alcohol in them because you might need that extra hold. You actually might need that crunch. I know some people, like sometimes I do some people rod sets. Will use a foam with like a firm hold and it is kind of crunchy. That's okay. Not crunchy like where you can see it, but it's a little stiff. But once I spray like some shine spray, it kind of like not completely soften up, but it kind of get rid of that cast a little bit. So sometimes it's not always a bad thing if you're looking for a style that's going to last you a little bit longer, because as you keep wearing the style, the little crunchy feeling will kind of go away. So it is depending on what you're looking for as far as longevity. Sometimes like when you use products that might not have alcohol in them or might be kind of soft, they might not last as long. That's all I'm saying. So you just gotta know when to use them, how to use them, and if you feel like you use a product and it had way too much alcohol in it to dry your hair out, then most certainly shampoo your hair. Okay, so we got 4 more minutes. All right, is there any other questions I have? I know this video is kind of all over the place. I might have to do this video again, talking about the right hair products for your hair. None of the edge controls stay down for me. It's the curls back up in less than an hour. The one I found is Edge Booster, and this is a water-based one. And that's the thing. If you have natural hair and you do like water-based edge controls, yes, it is gonna curl back up, because when water hits natural hair, it's gonna curl up. And it's another thing, y'all. As far as edge controls, like, don't have your expectations high for edge controls. Like, most of these edge controls out here are they're gonna let them down for like a good hour, and then you done. So, for my photo shoots, that's all I be concerned about. Like, I'll slick it down just for the photo shoot, but I'm not the type of person where I feel like my edges got to be glued down all day. Now, there are some edge controls that I seen out there where I think I seen a video and the lady had put on the edge control and she did like that, like, and was rubbing it and her hair was not moving. That's just me. I just wouldn't personally recommend that, because it's like, come on now. That's doing too much. That's doing too much. But I just say with edge controls, y'all, it's okay if they only last an hour. I mean, I know we want our edges to be slick all the time, but look, I ain't got no edge control right now, and I ain't impressed. I ain't impressed. I mean, if I'm about to take me a little picture or something, I might slick it down, but I don't be pressed. So just know, a lot of these edge control, they be lying, talking about last all day. They lying. I don't care. They don't last all day. And something that do last all day as far as edge control is probably not the healthiest for your hair too. I'm gonna go ahead and put that out there. Even if they do keep them down all day, it's probably drying your edges out, and you ain't gonna have no edges. You ain't gonna have no edges, to be honest with you. So let's just be okay with knowing that, our edges ain't gonna always be slick. And I think I talked about this in a video before about just embracing your natural hair. Like, sometimes it come down to an insecurity thing, and I have to talk about that maybe in another video, because I notice like when some people hair is not done or edges not slit down enough, like they're enough. Okay, so I got 1 minute because so probably about to go live. All right. Now I feel like it's time for my medicine. I already feel the congestion coming. Too much for real. Sure, that is doing some serious damage to her hair, staying in one place hard all day. Yep. Hey, Kiki Jefferson. I sometimes see naturals with no edges brushing too hard. Yeah, that's another thing. Brushing their hair too hard, brushing it and manipulating it too hard. So we gotta keep our edges moisturized and all of that. So don't be stuck on it if it don't last all day. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. And if you feel that inclined where you think your edges should be laid all the time, just take some of your pocketbook and reapply it, but which I wouldn't recommend. I can see if you about to go on a little datey date or something like that, but don't be pressed. Anyway, y'all, I had a time limit tonight, so if y'all have any other suggestions of hair topics y'all want me to talk about here on my YouTube channel, you can drop it in the comment. Oh, so is delayed. Did she just post something that she delayed? Let me see. So yeah, if y'all have any topics that y'all, because I don't want to just get up here and talk about what I want to talk about all the time. I mean, I do have some good stuff to talk about sometimes, but I also want to hear if there's anything that you're dealing with that y'all want me to. Oh, she said it would be at 8:30. Y'all won't believe what happened to me today. Okay, I just seen it. Okay, so we got a little bit of time. Okay, we got a little bit of time to talk. So, um, yeah. So if y'all have topics or anything y'all want me to address, you can put them in the comments below. Or yeah, are you still? No, I'm not. I'm not at the shop right now. I'm not at the shop. I got off at a decent time. Not at the shop. She said she would tell her what happened to her today. Oh, okay. I'm ready to hear what happened to So today. So yeah, but what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was talking about. I was kind of talking about the whole edges thing, and about like how a lot of I noticed like with some clients and even with me, I don't really deal with this as much anymore, but just the insecurity that sometimes we as women have, like when our hair is not done. And I always talk about when you look good, you feel good, but also even when my hair is not the best and I'm just wearing a puff, like I have to like know that I'm still beautiful and I'm still enough. We're going back to what I was talking about the other day, that even sometimes when I tell clients like, nah, I don't think you should go back into a protective style. You need to work in natural hair, and they be about to cry because they have to wear their natural hair and they're so used to having like the crochet braids in, the weave in, the wigs in. And it's like I think that's something that we have to all work on, just in whole, like, because even today I was even, and to me my thing is if I don't have on earrings, y'all like my earrings, my little plant earrings, y'all know I love plants. This is my stereo plant. But I notice even with me, like if I walk out the house and I don't have earrings, I feel naked. It's even been to the point, like in the shopping center where I work at, they have a clothing store that have like little earrings. It was even so bad one day. I was like, oh man, I got no earrings. And I actually went to that clothing store and bought some like dollar hoops because I feel like I needed some earrings in. Like, I just needed some earrings in. It was like, I just felt insecure the whole day, thinking like, oh, people notice I have earrings in. And they're probably like, girl, we ain't thinking about you. We is not thinking about you, child, and you would not have no earrings in. So, yeah. We all have our little insecurities that we need to work on. So is in the building. I'm leaving the salon now in the car. I'll be home in 30 minutes. Okay, so she got that dive rod lay to the side. Go so drive safe so don't be typing them. Get there safely. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna be there on the live at 8:30, but I had to go ahead and steal your time slot. But do we have any more questions tonight about hair products? And oh, let me put the link to my website. Let me do that now. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna put the link up there to my website, and I'm going to activate the coupon code, which is YouTube15. So you can get you a percentage off. And I will also encourage y'all, if you're not on my email list, join my email list because I send out weekly emails like, not inspirational, but what I want to say, I send out hair tips each week. Hair tips each week. And when I have a sale, I email those on my email list coupon codes. So, okay, let me go to this website. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the chat. Now I know I had this saved somewhere. Oh my gosh, Kiki said, wow, the times have changed. I used to think A sock bun was my hair done. Man. Man. Kiki. Yes. Yes. But that is considered your hair done. It's put together. It's put together. It's still put together. Copy link address. Okay, I'm about to put this in the chat. But it's also gonna be in my description box too. But I'm putting it in the chat right here. So that's the website for products. And let me go ahead and do this coupon code while I'm up here before I forget. Yeah, coupon code. Let's see. What's a sock bun? Tracy. It's I got 10% left. I gotta plug up my phone. So a sock bun, Tracy. Now you probably have worn a sock bun before. You probably just don't know what we talking about. But a sock bun is when we used to have relaxers. We would pull their hair back into a ponytail. Matter of fact, y'all don't judge me. Now, don't y'all judge me. I got me a sock right here. I need to do my laundry. Y'all, I finally found me somebody to come clean this house. A house cleaner. I'm so excited about it. That's about the frill. Okay, so here's this sock. So a sock bun, really you would roll it up like that. It has a little hole in it. So you make like a little donut and then you put it on your hair. And then you take that hair and you pull it over it. And then you got you a sock bun. Okay? Got you a sock bun, honey. Yes, sir. Coupons. You said show it on the screen. What you talking about, Acacia? Let me put this sock down. I need to get my life together. I found your site, went to your IG. Oh, okay. I'm kind of on an IG hiatus right now, too. Like, I just don't really want to get back up there again. I don't. We're going to, you know what? That's going to be another YouTube live for another day. I just don't want to get up there ever again. YouTube 15. So it's going to all be in lowercase. And I'll put the coupon code in the chat so y'all can see. YouTube 15. Okay, so I put the coupon code in there. And just know I'm not going to... Oh, look, mine had a little crown on it. I'm not going to post this on my website or social media because this is only going to be for the people who see it today. So it's for who it's for. Okay? And that will allow you 15% off. Okay? It runs today until the 12th. And the 12th is what, Saturday? Okay? So, if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. And again, like Tony said, don't go emailing me talking about, oh, don't procrastinate now. Don't procrastinate. Okay? And even some of my clients, if y'all see this YouTube live, get in there. Get in there. Go ahead and get that discount. Go ahead and get that discount. Okay, let me make sure it's activated. Okay, yes, activated. YouTube 15. Okay, and I'm gonna put it actually in the description. I'm actually gonna put this just in the description box as well. But I know people probably might watch this video a week later. It's done. It's done. So that's the benefits of being on YouTube Live. I had to do something for the Smiles Tribe because y'all been supporting you, girl. I appreciate it. Okay, Kiki, I still rock my sock bun in my uniform sometimes. It still be cute. I know that's right, Acacia. I know that's right. Rock that sock bun. Yes, Acacia. I used to wear sock buns too. Come on now. You said short on the screen, Acacia. You talking about the sock bun. The sock bun. Never wore a sock bun. Okay, I already did it. Okay, I'm all late. The 12th is my mom's 85th birthday. Happy birthday, Tracy and Mama. Happy birthday to you. Yep, and I wrapped my sock on my hair and we started wearing those in the early 90s. Boy, that is funny. That is funny, but I don't think I ever heard nobody call it a sock bun. You know, we used to call it Kiki. We used to call it A donut. Donut. That's what we used to call it. A donut. And you know what's something I laughed about now? Because when I be watching YouTube videos here by myself, y'all, I'll be in here hollering at the screen. So back in the day, we used to pick on my mama about how she used to. Now, we done with the subject. So if y'all stay on for your leisure. Because y'all know I love the kiki at the end. So, okay, I'm watching my time. We used to pick on my mama, right? My mama, she used to have this thing where she combed all her hair back and she used to push it forward. Like, cause she wanted that volume. She wanted that body right there. And me and my sister used to crack up like, Mom, why you do your hair like that? Like, that's so old school. But boy, look how times have changed. All you see, now I'm guilty of it too. When I know I done slayed or blow out, I get to combing that hair back and I get to pushing it forward. And let me tell you something, us as hairstylists, we be so rough sometimes. I was looking at some of my videos or other hairstyle videos. We be pushing it all like that, showing to show people, honey, we see the body. We see the body. We know we see the body. We comb that hair back and push it back forward. And I think that's the most funniest thing because I was just watching some of my YouTube videos last night and hollering at the screen like, look at her. Look at her. Oh, yeah, she about to push. Oh, yeah, she combing that hair. Oh, she knows she slayed that blowout. That's what we be doing, though. That's what we be doing. That's what we be doing. Thank y'all for those who be participating when we be trying to get our little videos in. Oh no. We got some spammers up in here tonight. So we're gonna rebuke that. So okay, y'all, I think I'm done running my mouth for tonight. Y'all Dondra, yes, you are super late, but it's okay, Dondra, because I actually went live pretty early tonight than I normally would. But I'll go live tomorrow. Is Friday. I go probably live tomorrow at my usual time, probably like around 8, 9. So y'all give me some topics y'all want me to talk about. It can be hair related or it can be on a personal side. If y'all want something that y'all want me to speak on personally, we can talk about that, and we can keep keying. We can have a good time. Okay, period. So I think that's all I wanted to say tonight. Y'all have the link. Y'all have the coupon code. The coupon code is good until Saturday. If you want to get you discount on some products or whatever you want to do. Whether you buy something from me or not, I just appreciate y'all here watching and y'all don't like the video, okay? Y'all don't like the video and share this out with a friend, okay? So, anyway, if you said all you know, it's time to go. All right? So, I will see y'all in my next video. Bye! Look at that. I need to put on some lotion. Look at that. Look at that. Just be crackly. Needs to get it together.